Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial for this New Year's Eve inspired makeup look, and I wanted to do something using some darker colors, a little bit smoky, but mostly just really glittery and sparkly in the inner corner here. So I did just multicolored glitter, some white, some gold, and I really like how it turned out. I hope you guys do too. And I am in the new house, so welcome to my humble abode. This is one of the filming setups I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have 3 different setups in this room, and this is one. Over there is my makeup vanity and everything, so you'll be seeing that very soon, but it still has a ton of products all over it because, believe it or not, I'm still organizing makeup. It's insane. But yeah, let me know what you guys are going to be doing for New Year's in the comments down below. We're having some people stay over at our house for New Year's, but we're kind of taking it easy on that night because in South Philly, it is all about New Year's Day. The Mummers Parade, if you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of like Philadelphia's form of their version of Mardi Gras. Everybody just is out on the streets and dressed up in these crazy costumes, and there's tons of music, and it's basically just a big parade and a party in the streets. So, saving myself for New Year's Day. One more little thing I wanted to address before I get into it. I don't want to make this a whole long intro, I know, but I've been seeing a lot of comments speculating on where I've been, what's been going on, why I don't want to make videos anymore, by quitting YouTube, all kinds of stuff like that. So I just feel like I just need to dead it right here. Around the time, well actually this started back in September, I got sick and nobody could really figure out what was going on because I had all these really weird symptoms. I might go into it more in another video just because I want to be able to help other people that might have the same thing going on that I did, but not in this video. I just wanted to let you guys know I was dealing with some health issues. And it's nothing serious, but for a while there I was very, very sick and I did not have any energy to do anything. Like I didn't even do my makeup for like 2 months. I didn't get out of bed. It's kind of sucked because we had just moved into this house. I was in pain. I had headaches. I was dizzy. I was just in a brain fog. I couldn't do anything. So I couldn't unpack. And I just felt like I was so overwhelmed by things that I wanted and needed to do that I could not do. So yeah, I just wanted to be transparent about that because it would be weird if I would just like be gone for a month and come back and not say anything about what happened. That would be really weird. So I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling like myself again. I have energy again and I'm so happy. And I'm just ready to have fun and let loose a little bit on New Year's for sure. So yeah, I didn't want this to be a whole long intro or anything, but I just felt like I needed to say something. But anyways, I just wanted to wish all of you a very happy New Year. I love you so much and I hope that 2015 was amazing and I hope the next year is even better. And I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and if you want to see exactly how I did it, you know what to do, just keep on watching. Jumping right on into this look, I'm going to begin by applying a face primer, and I'm using the Benefit Porefessional because I want my makeup to last well until 2016. So I'm just applying that with my fingers. Then I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, first in Natural Beige, and I'm just applying that with an angle kabuki brush. I'm working from the back of my hand so that I can really control how much product I'm applying to my face. Then I'm going back in with that same foundation, this time in a lighter shade. This one is Vanilla, and I'm applying that to the center of my face, mostly underneath my eyes, just to give a subtle highlighted look to my actual foundation. Then moving on to my eyebrows, I have been doing them a little bit darker since I did darken up my roots. I'm going to start off, of course, with my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel. I'm going through my eyebrows just to smooth them against my skin, which makes it a lot easier to fill them in with the Brow Wiz, and I'm using the shade Caramel. Then I'm ready to get started with my eyeshadow. I'm going to use this color called Heaven from my Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. It is my favorite eyeshadow to use to set my eyeshadow base, and then a lot of times I'll switch it up to a different brush and take that same color and highlight underneath my brow as well. I want a really crisp, winged out look to my eyeshadow, so I'm going to be taking some Scotch tape and applying that along the outer edge of my eyelids. And what you want to do is stick it to your skin or some clothing or something like that first, so that it doesn't hurt when you go to peel off the tape. And once we've got that on, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, which is absolutely beautiful. You can see all of the gorgeous neutrals in here and a few pops of color. Dipping into this color called Stark, which is a rosy neutral shade. I'm using that as my transition and applying that with a brush that isn't too fluffy, because I really want to put this in a specific spot and try to angle it out in the same direction as my eyebrow and also that tape that we put down. So I'm just going to keep applying that color until I like the way that it looks, and I'm also connecting it around to the lower lash line. Then I'm getting some of this color called Zone on a crease brush, and I'm applying that in the same spot. This one is more of a cooler brown or a medium brown, and again, we're just trying to apply that from the crease and blend it outwards and really keep that same shape. Then I'm going to use the darker shades in the palette to bring in some drama, starting with this color called Serious, which is a smoky gray, and I'm patting that onto the outer half or the outer third of my lid. You can use that same brush once the color is gone to pat around the edges of the color to start to blend it out a little bit. And I'm even going to go in with this rosy reddish brown called Strapless from the Natural Matte palette, and just apply that in between my transition and that gray color, because I feel like I wanted to darken it up even more. This entire look was inspired by this eyeshadow. It's so beautiful, I knew I had to use it. And this is the Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade Glitterati. And it's like a silvery greenish gold, I would say. So I'm applying that to my lid, in the inner part of my lid, and smoothing it out with my finger. Then I want to smokily line my upper lash line with the dark black shadow called Blackout. So I'm just using a little blendy brush and focusing that more on just the very outer edges. Then we're going to take off that tape and buff out any little tape marks that we may have. You can even blend out the edge of your eyeshadow if you think it's too harsh. And then I want to take a mixture of that gray color and the blackout shade, and I'm applying that to my lower lash line. Here I am lining the outer half of my waterline with the Loreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner in black. And then I want to take these three concealers, and I'm using them in this order. So starting off with the Maybelline Age Rewind Treatment Concealer. This is in the brightening shade, so it's a really light pink. And that's going to get that very bright highlighted under eye. So I'm applying that in a little triangle shape and just buffing around the edges with this brush by It Cosmetics. Love this brush, by the way. And sometimes I'll do a combination of a brush and my beauty blender for certain spots. To color match and add more coverage, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25 and applying that under my eyes with the other end of this little brush. We're doing that same triangle shape with this concealer too, and also really pulling it in close to my nose in the inner part and blending it even a little bit down onto my lip. My camera kind of cut off this part, but I just blended around the edges of that concealer with my beauty blender as well. And then I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Light. It is perfect for highlighting. If you use it alone under your eyes, it can get a little creasy, but it is so airbrushed and gorgeous for highlighting around your face. So I'm going to blend all of those shades all together. Concealer is done. Time to set it and forget it. Using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, mixing these two colors together on a Makeup Forever setting brush and dusting that on top. Then I'm dusting the Benefit Hello Flawless Custom Powder Cover-Up in the shade Honey all over my face to set my foundation. Lining my eyes with this Kiko Ultimate Pen Longwear eyeliner. I really like this when you're doing a less dramatic winged out liner because it's just really easy. It's kind of like a little felt tip marker liner. So I want to darken the base of my lashes to help my falsies blend in a bit better. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and pop on some mascara. I'm using my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I can never get enough of this stuff. It's the best mascara. Then we're going to do my new favorite falsies by House of Lashes. These are the Siren style and they are just gorgeous. They go with so many different styles of makeup and I just think they're not over the top, but they add so much to your look. Of course, we're not completely done with the eyes until we apply that glitter, but I wanted to finish up the rest of my makeup first. So I'm taking my Milani Soleil Baked Bronzer. It was the first time I tried this one. And I'm also alternating between that and my MAC Gimme Sun bronzer. So starting with the Milani one, I'm applying that to my cheeks and really trying to sculpt out my face and my cheeks with that one. I wasn't sure how this would go because this is like a shimmery color, but I actually love it. I think it's so pretty. And yeah, you can see how I apply this to my cheeks and also my forehead in any areas you want to warm up but also slim down. Switching to a little tiny dome brush, I'm going to carve out those contours a bit more with Gimme Sun bronzer by MAC. Seriously though, I think that Milani bronzer is my new favorite drugstore product. Then I'm going to take this blush color called Prim from the Tarte Bling It On Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. It's like a neutral beige, and I'm applying that to my cheeks and really angling it upwards to accentuate my contour. I can't think of a better highlighter to wear on New Year's Eve than Champagne Pop by Becca. This NYX Duo Fiber Brush was causing a lot of fallout for some reason, but it gave a really pretty effect to my highlighter, so I'm dusting that onto my cheekbones. This is a really pretty warm golden peach color. Then I'm taking Laura Geller Gilded Honey, which is a bit of a lighter gold, and just applying that to the Cupid's bow and highlighting my nose. Then it is time to get our glitter on. So I want to start off by using that shade called Heaven from the Natural Matte palette as a base for our glitter. So I'm applying that to the inner corner. And then I'm going to take Violet's Secret Weapon. This is a glitter and pigment adhesive, and I'm actually just applying that with my finger into or around the inner corner and lightly dabbing it onto my lid. This Violet Voss glitter in Wendy was calling my name. It's so pretty. It's like a white glitter with multicolor sparkle. So I'm applying that all around the inner corner of my eye with a flat brush and just pressing it into that glitter glue. And you can see I'm just really trying to apply as much as possible so you just get that really dramatic burst of sparkle in the inner corner. Then I had to bust out a holiday staple. This is one of my favorite glitters ever. It's the MAC Reflex Gold. This one is so pretty because it honestly works with every single look, even though it is gold. The glitter is just so teeny tiny and it just adds another dimension of sparkle to your look. So I'm applying that on top of the other glitter in my inner corner and then also tapping some of that onto my lid. Glitter is on. Now we can say that this is a New Year's look. So all I have left to do is my lip color. I'm starting off with Oak Lip Pencil by MAC, and I like to use that one to really accentuate especially my lower lip. So I go in a little bit heavier on the bottom with that one. I have been into more of a matte velvety finish to my lip color lately, so I'm not going to be using any glosses today. Just taking this Rimmel lip pencil in Natural and filling in the rest of my lips with that. I'm gonna take the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in my favorite shade, Melted Sugar. And you can see I'm just applying that to either side of my bottom lip and a little bit to the top. So that is my completed New Year's Eve makeup look. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I hope you all have the best New Year's Eve ever. Have fun, be safe, and I will see you in my next video. in 2016. That's so weird to say. Longest outro ever. Anyways, love you guys, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.